we're sending you back to the future. Well, back to McDonald's so we can look at Back to the Future Happy Meals. Now, when it came to Back to the Future, it was a big hit, but we didn't get many toys. We got a few things, a ride on DeLorean and some die-cast cars, but we never really got anything really good when it came to the Back to the Future toys. Sad, if you ask me anyway. I think it's sad. Because it would have made a cool toy line back in the day. I don't know why they didn't do it. It would have been a lot of fun for kids, I think. But in 1991, there was a cartoon series, which I guess it came out. You know, it would have been better if it came out after the first movie, but I understand it was waiting. You know, became a major hit, you know, with the other two coming back to back later years. And in 1991, they released a cartoon series that did really well. I mean, 2 seasons well, then low ratings, it got canceled. The cartoon brought back all the characters you love. Marty McFly, Doc Brown, the dog Einstein. Even brought back the girlfriend from the third movie, Mary Steenburgen, or Carol for you fans, and their children. Now, if you're thinking, where does this fit into the canon of Back to the Future? Well, according to creator Bob Gale, it really doesn't fit in. Sure, it takes place after the third movie in the timeline, but Bob Gale says this is more of a what if or alternate timeline. It doesn't go with the movie canon. And as I said earlier, it ran for 2 seasons, and that's 26 episodes. Starting in September 14th, 1991, and lasting until the day after Christmas, December 26, 1992. It also marked the national broadcast debut of Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm sorry. I know you kids that grew up in the 90s love Bill Nye, but to me, the best scientist, at least in the 90s, well, that's Beekman. He had his own world. Who didn't love Beekman's world? Well, as I said, the cartoon was out and McDonald's wanted to promote it. Well, McDonald's probably didn't care if they promoted it or not. Universal wanted to promote it, and they probably went to McDonald's and said, here's some money, promote it. And that's what they did with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Back to the Future Happy Meals. Remember Happy Meals? You know, you'd be a little kid and you'd be like, I don't want to go to McDonald's, I want to go Burger King.
I got Happy Meals.
I don't want no Happy Meal.
Back to the Future.
Back to the what? And you get up and you run to a McDonald's. It'd be really exciting. So let's take a look at first the boxes of these Happy Meals. As you can see, there were 4 different boxes. And these were more than just boxes that kept your food in. They had little games on it. There was, can you read the scrolls? I can't. Them letters don't let in order if you ask me. There were questions like, why did Jules and Vern put a leash on a clock? Well, that's simple. They wanted to take a timeout. Ugh. But as you can see, there was a bunch of little different games. There was even a maze. I love mazes. And also on the box was a dinosaur riding a horse. A dinosaur riding a horse? Yep, you heard that right. But you got more than just a box. Of course, you got a hamburger, maybe with some cheese on it. I don't know if they put bacon on it back then or not. Probably not. And they had French fries. Remember those French fries? They were in the box. You probably get you a drink, maybe a Sprite, maybe a Coca-Cola. Who knows what you got? Maybe you got you a fountain. I bet they didn't have a new grape. Never see a fountain new grape. No, I don't know why. You just never do. I love a new grape. Do they even make new grape anymore? If they do, they probably sell it at Cracker Barrel. But inside was a little bag. And inside that bag was a Back to the Future little toy from a character from the show. Now, not all the characters got a toy. Of course, there was no girl character of Mary Steenburgen. I would love to have a Mary Steenburgen action figure, even if it was a cartoon version. That wasn't her. And what about her little kids? Well, most of them didn't get a toy, except for Vern. He got a pretty cool car because it's called a Junkmobile. We'll look at that in a second. And the other one, well, let's just look at them. Let's start right here with Doc. Doc, of course, is in his DeLorean. It's his DeLorean. It's not Marty's. I know Marty drives it all the time, but it was his. And there he is. And this one actually got recalled or stopped being produced because apparently the wheels would fall off easy. And I guess they didn't want the wheels to fall off, land on top of someone's cheeseburger, and some little kid thinks it's a raisin and eats it on top of his burger and then chokes to death and dies. But it's not like it's rare or anything. It's still easy to find. You can go on eBay right now and buy 100 of them if you want to, probably. And then there was Einstein. Einstein, the dog from the movie, had his own toy, had a toy train. This is kind of a boring one, I'll be honest with you, but really they're not all that exciting. I guess the DeLorean was probably the coolest one of them all, but there's Einstein smiling like a dog getting a bone riding a train. What about Marty? Well, he comes with a hoverboard. And this is, to be honest, this is kind of stupid. They could have done a lot better than this. I mean, yeah, it got wheels on it and rolls and everything, and he's giving a thumbs up. I don't remember Marty ever giving a thumbs up, but I never watched the cartoon. Maybe he did that on the cartoon. It's just so weird looking. It looks like he's on bubbles. And it doesn't really look like the hoverboard. I was very let down with this one right here. And the last is Vern's Junkmobile. It has kind of like a pop the willy action.
Dr. Emmett L. Brown here. Through the wonder of video spectronomy, I'm recording an amazing phenomenon. McDonald's Back to the Future Hamburger Happy Meal for $1.99. Analysis shows it comes with one of 4 toys, like Marty McFly, some old guy in my DeLorean. Holy bovine, is he familiar. Switching to X-ray mode reveals 1 toy each week when you buy your kids a $1.99 McDonald's Happy Meal. Perhaps I should forgo further documentations and just have lunch.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Now, how much does this thing sell in the secondary market today? Well, believe it or not, you can get each car for about $600. No, I'm just joking. You can get the whole set. The car still in the bag for about $30, $35, sometimes cheaper than that if you're in no hurry. I mean, these things came out in 1992, so you can't be in too much of a hurry to get these. So if you wait around, you probably get it cheaper than that, or you can get them loose however you want them. And I'm surprised I didn't see any of them on eBay graded. Oh, these collectors, they'll grade anything. They really will. They'll grade anything. But that's a look at the Happy Meal Back to the Future toy line, which I guess for a free toy that came with your hamburger and your french fries. Remember that? French fries? It came with french fries. French fries. But it could have been a lot better, I guess, but it was a free toy. What do you expect? I just wish they did a real toy line when Back to the Future, the first one, came out. Action figure. I don't know. They did Super 7. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about when the first movie came out. Could have done a play set, a DeLorean. So much opportunity was missed. I don't know why. They lost a lot. Sorry, Bob Gale. You lost a lot of money. I guess you got a lot of money anyway. Well, that's a look at Happy Meal. Let me know. Did you get these? Or let me know some Happy Meal you did get.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.